AMC stock had a monster day. It was absolutely insane, up 15% over the last 24 hours, up another 2% after hours. We finished off the day at $58.11. Things are looking really good. On top of all this, short sellers have lost $12 billion since the start of this year. They've already lost over $1.52 billion this month. Only been 2 weeks, and it doesn't look like these losses are going to stop anytime soon. Retail investors are in a much better position than we've ever been in before, and short sellers keep getting killed. So in today's video, we're going to go over everything going on with AMC, what you need to know with short interest, with what's going on with Twitter, Google Trends, and specifically short sellers, the short interest, and the plan for the rest of the week. So if you enjoy this sort of content on AMC, you're an ape, you're part of the ape community, well then please be sure to like this video. The only way we can get these types of videos, this good information out to more people, is by you guys liking these videos to help share and get the information out. But anyways, right now AMC stock is sitting at $57. That was where it closed at. After hours, it was up another 2%, finished off at $58.11. Things are looking really, really good right now. That's where the stock is. In addition to this, the short interest right now sitting at 23%, the short volume ratio, much higher than we've seen over the last couple of days. Last week, it was hovering between 18-20%. Now it's gone up a little bit more. That means that short sellers are continuing to bet against AMC stock more than they already have in the past. You would think they would have learned by now, but they haven't, and they're continuing to bet even more money against AMC. We're seeing the short volume ratio higher than we have seen it in a while. That's a great sign. And not to mention, this doesn't even include the shares that are not reported, the synthetic shares, the shares that people are talking about that aren't being reported by exchanges. This is all we actually know right now is being reported. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, what the actual number is. All we do know is that the actual short volume ratio is probably much, much higher than this 23% that we are seeing right now. So that is a good sign. That means the short squeeze, everyone says, has it happened? When are we going to know when it's happened? It definitely has not happened yet, because we're seeing that the short volume ratio is higher than it's been in the last week. It's continuing to go up. That means short sellers are continuing to bet against AMC. In addition to this, another thing that we are seeing right now is that hashtag AMC Day was trending on Twitter, and this is great news. People are talking about how hashtag AMC Day was trending because we saw AMC stock up over 15% for the day. It's not like it's today specifically AMC Day. Every day is AMC Day when we see a massive run up in the stock. We're seeing AMC always trending on Twitter on days like today. It was number 3 in terms of trending. We also saw HODL trending on Twitter today. So a lot relating to the stock market was top 3, top 4 on Twitter trending today. And we see so many people are talking about AMC Day, either Diamond Hands, you see this gorilla, you see that there's a lot going on with AMC, short sellers getting killed, and retail investors continuing to pour more money into AMC, continuing to hold strong. And that is what we would need to see happen in order to see AMC stock hit $100 per share by the end of this week, which is definitely very possible. If we're looking at the chart right now, over the last month or so, we reached an all-time high back on June 2nd of about $72 per share during trading hours. Yes, we closed it at 62, but right now we are getting close to that same level we were at the other day, which is a great sign. That means that even though people are not happy that we're lower than that $60 per share, then we're lower than those all-time highs, we are getting back there. You can't expect to see a 1,000% return and not see any bit of corrections. Like, we've seen multiple corrections throughout this run. You can see we went in the last month, we're still up 308%, but if you look at the chart, throughout the past, we're seeing that every time we see a massive run, every time we see an exponential run, we always see a bit of a correction. We went from $3, $2 per share, all the way up to $20 per share. Then we dropped back down again. We found a new support. Then we did the same thing. We rode up all the way to 15, new support. And now we're seeing the same exact thing happen again. That's what we see. And this time it looks like it happened even faster. If we could break through this resistance of, break through a new all-time high, break through that at $60 per share and get to a new all-time high. During the day today, we did trade above $60 per share at one point. We reached $60.36 per share, but right now things are looking better than ever for AMC. In addition to this, hedge funds are getting absolutely demolished. They're getting killed. They have lost over $12 billion this year, closer to $13 billion since the start of the year, between AMC, between GameStop, and between all of these meme stocks. According to S3 Partners, data from S3 Partners, it explains how $7.3 billion was lost by short sellers who bet against GameStop, and about $4.5 billion was lost by people who have bet against AMC. We are already seeing that short sellers betting against AMC this time around are getting hit even harder. In the last 2 weeks, we've already seen over $2 billion worth of losses. Things are not looking good at all for them. In addition to this, hedge funds lost $6 billion betting against meme stocks like AMC and GameStop in the month of May. So everyone thought January was bad. This month and May were probably even worse. May was worse than January, and this month could be even worse for hedge funds than May. So right now, things are looking really good for AMC. Short interest is higher than it's been in a while. We're seeing that hedge funds are not backing down. They're continuing to pour more money into AMC, continuing to bet against it. And that's a great sign for us. We like to see the short interest increasing, and meanwhile, the price is still going up. So it's a perfect recipe. The community is stronger than it's ever been. People are talking about AMC on Twitter more than we have in a while. We're seeing that the volume is very high over the last couple of trading days. We're seeing that the price is going up, and we're still seeing short sellers bet against it. So if that's not a perfect recipe for a short squeeze, at some point these short sellers are gonna have to give up. They're going to have to cover their positions, and that's gonna be when we see AMC stock go. We're gonna see it 2, 3, 4x from where it is right now, because they're gonna have to cover all their positions. We already have a 23% short interest, but who knows how high it is with the synthetic shares and other shares that aren't even reported. So that's what's going on with AMC. If you're part of the ape community, you're an ape, please be sure to like the video. Let's get this out to as many people as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.